Welcome to Talks with Teads. My name is Henner Blömer. I'm the Global VP Automotive for Teads, and we're at the New York Auto Show today. And with me is Allyson Witherspoon. She's the Global Chief Marketing Officer of Nissan. So thank you for your time today. It's a busy day.
Yes. Exciting though.
Yeah, that's good. Nissan has always been known for innovation and performance, of course. So how does you ensure those core values are effectively communicated in your marketing campaigns, especially with the growing focus on EV?
Yeah, and I think, the beauty of it is that you can really tell a lot of innovation and performance stories through our products. So we have a lot of new products that are coming. We've been on a huge product offensive. So we have, some of them are here. We have the Murano, the all-new Armada, as well as the all-new Kicks. So all these are here. So it's a great opportunity for us to be able to tell the innovation that we have in the technology, the performance that we have in the vehicles. I think what's interesting when it comes to performance is that now consumers have a variety of powertrains that they can look at. So we have our EV models with the Nissan Leaf. We have an all-new Leaf is going to be coming this year. We have the Nissan Ari, which is an incredible electric SUV. And then we also have our ICE engines, but we're also going to be adding hybrids and a plug-in hybrid to our lineup at the end of this year on our Rogue.
Cool. And the product speaks for itself,
yes,
of course. Right? And to support it in your marketing communications, how do you reflect these different challenges, talking to EV customers, talking to ICE model customers? How do you do that? Yeah,
I think the most important thing is to understand who are the types of buyers that are interested in those models, and then where are they in their shopping journey, in their car shopping journey, and then also what are they interested in. So we try to understand the consumer for each of our models as much as possible and tailor our media plans to that. So in the example of Murano, we know that this is a model that's for professional women, they're empty nesters, so we want to make it, and we also know that they're interested in health and wellness. So we look to align our media platform, our go-to-market plan around what they're interested in, so we can connect with them on their terms around their areas of interest.
Okay. Yeah, sounds fair. And as the automotive industry becomes more technology-driven, right? You touched on that. How is Nissan leveraging data and consumer insights? You talked a little bit about it for the different engine types, but generally how you work with data and how you leverage insights in your marketing communications.
Yeah, of course. It's the core to everything that we do. So the first thing is really understanding all the insights, starting first with the consumer. What are they interested in? What are their motivators? Why are they looking to make some of the, what are the reasons to buy, as an example? So understanding all of those insights, and then it's really important to understand where do we reach them, because not every consumer is going to take the exact same shopping journey as their neighbor, as an example. And so really understanding where to meet them, what are the signals that they're giving us. I'm a huge fan of making sure that we are finding them and making sure that we're kind of coming to consumers on their terms when they want to engage with us. And I think that provides a more seamless experience. It's a much more customer-oriented experience. And all of that is really backed by data and insights. And then on the end of that, it's also understanding that moves into the performance piece of it. So did what we set out to do, did it work? If it didn't work, what are the things that we can learn from that, and how do we modify our plans moving forward? But then also understanding that performance piece of it. Did we reach consumers where we thought we would? Was the messaging impactful? Were we in the right channels at the right time in their shopping journey?
And you touched on a few things already, digital, but if you generally speaking about the digital transformation and the importance for your marketing, how would you summarize that?
It's critical. I think it is our marketing strategy. Our marketing strategy is based on digital. And I think the reason for that is because this is where consumers are. This is where they're looking for vehicles. I think there is a purpose in linear TV, and we focus our investment on that really in the sports area because that's a captive audience. But we want to make sure that everything we're doing, even if it's in sports, that we're complementing that in digital, if it's in social media, and then all of our plans are digitally focused with that emphasis on it. So it's the critical piece of it. It's what we do. It's just fundamental to our plan.
So So digital is one part, of
Yeah.
course, but in a world where competition and intensifies, of course, especially from new entrants in the EV space and so on, how to differentiate Nissan from this new competition and in the market?
Yeah, and I think the key, what we're working on now is really getting back to the core of the brand. And again, it's that innovation for excitement. And we see that as important because it's not innovation for the sake of innovating.
Yeah.
It's innovation for the purpose of wowing and providing extraordinary experiences for our consumers. And we want to make sure that we're delivering experiences that demonstrate that we do what we do so consumers can do what they do when they're in their cars.
Yeah.
And so I think it's really back to finding our core, making sure that we are using all those insights to our advantage to reach our consumers with impactful messaging. And so I think from a differentiation standpoint, we are a challenger brand. We're a bit different than some of our competitors said. We have a little bit of spice, we have a little bit of an excitement. You can see that across the lineup. So we want to make sure that we're bringing that through, not just in our creative, but also in how we actually go to market and trying things a little bit differently than what some of our competitors are doing.
Very good. One last question, looking to the future, how do you see emerging technologies such as AI or VR, everything, play a role in Nissan's marketing for the next 5 years?
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to have a crystal ball, but I can say that we have been working in immersive experiences and AR and VR for many years at this point. I think now we're at a situation. I was just in Palo Alto at Meta and trying on the Orion glasses, which are kind of the next gen of the Ray-Ban Metas. But I think it's really trying to understand what are the opportunities for us as brands to, as more and more consumers adopt this technology, how can we make sure that we are introducing ourselves to them in a relevant way? AI is a foundation of everything that we do. It's foundational in how we get our audience insights. It's foundational in how we talk about our strategy. It's foundational in just little day-to-day tasks that were very manual and so have now become completely automated and empowered through AI. And so I would say it's not a question of whether or not we use AI. It's a matter of when don't we use it, because so right now it's so fundamental to everything that we do. And I'm excited to see where it's going to go and how it can continue to kind of power and be the accelerator for our marketing plans.
Allyson, thank you very much
Thank
for
you
your
very
time.
much. Thank
Have
you.
a successful motor show.
Thank you.
And hope to speak soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.